Hey, everybody. So, look on the screen. It says the record high 41% of small businesses rent delinquency rate for November as of November 2023. Majority complain of rent hikes, still high interest rates, and low revenues. Record high 41% of small businesses rent delinquency. As I said before on the channel, working hard, try not to starve, and Kevin O'Leary has been sounding the alarm. All the big guys are getting the money, not the small businesses. Why is that? If 41% are facing delinquency for rent in November of 2023, look at all the mass layoffs, the layoffs that have occurred since then. Layoffs are still going on. Google just laid off some folks overnight, was reported. Amazon, not just to deliver, all around. Layoffs. All the money going out, illegal immigrants, and to other countries. Kevin O'Leary is the only one that I can see personally that's been fighting for the small business owners to get capital. Banks not lending, terms too stringent, interest rates are too high. All the money's going out. It's a cycle effect. American middle class. Oh, they've been wiped out now. I think we can safely say wiped out. The vast majority. Might have a few still hanging on, and good luck. All the money's going out. You wonder why you can't find the job. They're not investing in the infrastructure. They're not investing in the Americans. We're just pretty much looking at you either rich or poor, no in between. And people don't see it until it's their job. 41 facing rent delinquency. So Americans can't afford the rent, and then the small business owners, they can't afford the rent. So the small business owner will go out of business eventually. It's going to lead to higher unemployment. So now the workers will have to find another job, and so will the business owners. That's a major problem. Because you want to know why? All the money going out to the big guys. Google it for yourselves. It says, regardless of the state, small businesses make up over 99% of state businesses and employ anywhere from 40.5%, that's Florida, to 66.8% Montana of state employees. They employ more. Now you wonder where the jobs at. Where are the jobs? Look at this. It says small businesses employ 61.7 million Americans, totaling 46.4% of private sector employees. From 1995 to 2021, small businesses created 17.3 million net jobs, accounting for 62.7% of net jobs created since 1995. But hey, there's no money for the small business owners. No money for you. But we got money for the countries. Oh yeah, don't forget in Ukraine they pay those pensions, Biden says, so they can have some money in their pocket. Oh, unbelievable. Looking at the taxes that small business owners pay. You hear the oh wow. Then on top of that, I hope some men get an SBA loan, gotta pay that too. Unbelievable. Especially you would think for the Democrats. You would think. I thought you were for the little guy. Looks like they flipped the script from what I can see because all the money is going out to the big guys. See, people don't realize it until it's them, until it's your job. Oh. Do you see the rents decreasing? I don't. So this was in November. What can you say? I would imagine it's getting worse and more going to fold. No money for small businesses. No money for the Americans. Do you not see what is going on in this country? Do you not see what is going on? So if people can't pay the rent, greed is taking over. They're buying up these neighborhoods, even for old people. Look, greed is taking over. It's all about the illegal immigrant. That's how I can interpret that, because that's who's getting the assistance. People who have never paid into the system, but the ones who paid the tax dollars, you're pretty much on your own. No investment in small businesses. That's what can keep the economy going, keep the jobs going. No investment in the American taxpayer. No worth investing in the illegal immigrants. Look at the damage that is done. And if you think it's going to stop next week or by November next year, you might think again. Do you know how many people are going to be homeless this year? Some people right now thinking it's going to be okay, and it's not. Already, majority check to check. Companies are still laying off. Do you know how many people, this is sad, are going to lose their homes this year? And not just your apartments, rent, homeowners, foreclosures. Jobs are still laying off, and people can't find replacement employment. So if you can't find a job to replace your income so you can survive, what do you think going to happen? They're going to all of a sudden have a heart? No one seems to care about the Americans, but keep playing. No money. Kevin O'Leary, and again, I was not a fan. I said, well, he is trying to be the champion for small business owners. No one else I can see doing it. But they got all this money, taxpayer, our money, for the big guys. What do you not see going on with this administration? All the politicians, I don't see them caring about the American people. Please show me, because I don't see it. Look at this. 41% of small businesses rent delinquency, a record high. Nearly half can't pay the rent. Then you wonder why there's so much commercial property sitting on the banks for the books. Oh, it's going to get worse. Then you got big money in, they'll rush in to buy it at pennies on the dollar and just hold it and just hold it. And then next thing you know, wait for the turnaround. But see, American people, we can't afford to turn around. They have to survive like right now. We can't wait for the turnaround. That could be years and years. Can't wait for it. And if it doesn't turn around, they're going to still win. Why? It'll be a write down off their taxes. Again, why is that a problem? Small businesses make up over 99% of state businesses and employ anywhere from 40%. That's just Florida and Montana. But they employ 61.7 million Americans. So what do you not can you not see what is going on here? As MJ told you, and I must say, they don't really care about us. So yeah, now I get it. But people were talking about, they will want to get on me. Trump said they're after you. I'm in the way. Now you got it. Unbelievable. I would not, the Democrats, I would not do this administration. You would think, real, I thought you were for the people, for the little guy. Wow. No money for the small businesses that employ the American people, and no money for the American people. If you can't see through this, I don't know what to tell you. You might want to get a psych consult. Even the elderly not safe. They're kicking out the veterans and the elderly for the illegal immigrant. Why? That's how the rich are going to get richer. Do you not get it? And IA, That's how the rich get richer. Oh man, this is this is bad. American dream. The reality is it's a nightmare. So why you can't find the job? Well, this right here might be an indication they're not loaning that money to small businesses, and if they do, the terms are not favorable. What does that tell you? All the money is going to the big guys, and the big guys keep on laying off. What does that tell you? The handwriting is on the wall, y'all, and I'm out.